It was in the morning. You were walking on the footpath with a sense of great disappointment. You didn't have much energy to walk even normally as you were upset about something that happened earlier. If I don't get this job, mom would really do my marriage with someone unknown. You stomped your foot on the road and was walking forward to go to the bus stop as you have to attend for an interview. Then you noticed the crowd were making some noises while looking at the zebra crossing as if someone is in danger, and you saw a few people recording something on their mobile phones. Oh no, you gasped when you looked at the way they were looking and terrified with the scene happening in front of you. It was a small girl playing with ice cream which was well in the middle of the road while holding the cone of that ice cream in another hand. The vehicles on the road were moving with their speed without even bothered about that kid. You quickly ran to save her after throwing the things you had in your hands as you were in such a hurry. Dear, come with me. You picked up in your arms and came back to the footpath. It was a breathtaking moment for you as she was few seconds away to get hit by a truck. Baby, are you alright? You put her down and checked her whole body as if she has any injuries or not. Fortunately, she was completely safe. I'm fine, Auntie, she said in her cute voice while hugging you, which made you surprised by her sweet gesture. It's okay, don't worry, she said, patting your back as you were gasping heavily. You would not have lived peacefully if she got hit by a truck. I'm alright now. First tell me, where are your parents? You asked her after breaking the hug, where the smile on her face faded away with your question. Then she realized there is no one with whom she has come out. Auntie, where am I? I think I lost somewhere. Auntie, I want to go home. Please take me home. She started crying in flip seconds where you started worrying about her. It's okay, baby. Don't cry. Do you know your house address? I will take you home if you know it. You asked while wiping her tears gently. No, I don't know. I never came out. She again started crying, where you panicked more and quickly picked her up in your arms while someone picked your things and gave it to you. Don't cry. I will take you home first. Later, I will call to your parents, okay? As no one came for her, you thought she was lost and taking home to calm her first before giving a complaint in the station. Folks, it would have been better if someone had helped her instead of seeing her getting hit by any vehicle. And to people who are feeling themselves as a journalist, please help the people in need instead of recording for views and followers on your social media accounts. You expressed your disappointment for their actions and left from there taking Jia with you. You came and looked around as you didn't find Jia there, so you quickly turned back just to see Jia standing outside the entrance of your house. What happened, baby? Come in. You asked her to come inside as she stood there looking around with her doe eyes. You observed she was not feeling good to come in. Auntie, where am I? You are not kidnapped me, right? You felt bad after understanding about her concern. Oh, my baby, you're scared to come in. I'm sorry for the situation, but you can trust me completely. I swear, dear. You said pinching your throat, but you saw a small smile on her face. Oh, you're saying just like my father. As she felt your actions were similar to her father, she trusted you and came to you running happily. Really? That was great. Okay, tell me, what would you like to eat? She slowly turned her face towards the ice cream cone and looked at it while her lips turning to pout. Oh, you want ice cream? Okay, I will get you. Come with me. You took her to the fridge while she walked, holding your pinky finger as you put her down from your arms. So, that's it, guys. I hope you like my presentation. If anybody has doubts, can ask me now. We will give you a guarantee within 3 months your sales boom in the market. Just then he presented to his clients who wanted to do a project with him. No more doubts, Mr. Jungkook. After knowing about your talent, we came here to fix a deal with you. We liked your plan and the mastermind behind this awesome. We are in. Clients had replied to Jungkook with a great satisfaction. Thank you, Mr. Han. As the meeting ended, clients left the conference room while Jungkook was happy with his project client's deal. But to ruin his happiness, he received a call from someone important. Hello, Chuck. What's the matter? Gia had her breakfast. It was his right hand who was security to his daughter Gia. I'm sorry, sir. Gia missed somewhere. She insisted me to take her outside to buy ice cream for her, but when I went away to attend a call, she went somewhere. I checked around but didn't find her. The whole time his voice was trembling with fear as he's scared of his boss. What the hell did you do? You're saying Gia lost somewhere? How can you be so careless? If anything happened to her, I will show my other side. Go and find her. He cut the call as he was in anger and also scared about Gia. He might be looking as a successful businessman to the world, but he was the most successful and scary mafia to the underworld. He has many enemies, that's why he never brought Gia out of the house because she was his weakness. Gia, where are you? I hope you will be in a safe place. Jungkook thought to himself by holding his heart which was beating rapidly out of the tension he has. The whole day Jungkook was searching for Gia, but he didn't find her anywhere. Neither you went to the station to complain about her as you indulged in playing with Gia as you're so happy with her. You fed her dinner and made her finish bedtime routine as she told about her schedule to you. You made her wear your nephew's clothes who was nearly her age as you brought them to give when you visit your town. Gia, 1 second. You stopped telling her a bedtime story as you got a call from your mother. You take a deep breath and answered her. Hello, Ma. You answered her stuttering as you know what she would ask you the next second. Yeah, you useless brat. What did I tell you? Why didn't you call me till now? Instead of asking about your day, she started yelling at you. Amma, please don't yell at me. Let me tell you. You tried to calm her, but she wasn't ready for it. What would you explain? First tell me whether you got selected in the job or not. As you know she would ask this, you felt nervous, but now you remain silent as you didn't attend the interview. You waste fellow, lost this job too. What's the use of you when you don't know how to feed your parents? I wish I didn't have given birth to you. When you born, we lost our wealth and now we are enjoying there. You are such a bad omen to our family. Return to town tomorrow. She talked very harshly and didn't even think about considering your feelings. Her every word stabbed like a knife in your heart. Since you were kids, she was saying you were a bad omen to the family. Now the two words made a huge wound in your heart. Tears rolling down your cheeks as every word of her still replaying in your ears. You are feeling such a burden to lead this life. You tried to take your life, but God's plan must be different. That's why He saved you from being. Auntie, why are you crying? You don't look good when you cry. The small girl understood you and tried to console you while wiping tears with her little hands. No, I'm not crying, baby. I'm alright. Dust has fallen in my eyes. See, now I'm okay. You wiped your tears and gave her a fake smile, but she looked at you for a second and hugged you tightly as if she read your thoughts. When I cry, my father gives me a hug and calms me like this, she said while rubbing your back with her teeny hand. Were you overwhelmed with her actions? Gia, you silently cried in her embrace as you didn't feel like hurting her, as kids might be scared of it. For a few good minutes, you both were like that. You felt so much relief with her support because you needed this utmost. Then you broke the hug and made her sit. Jia, I will bring you the milk. Wait here, okay? You kissed on her forehead and went to the kitchen to bring her some milk. As she told, she has a habit of drinking it before sleeping. Who will be at this hour? You came to the living room from the kitchen as you heard someone knocking your doorbell. You put the milk on the countertop and came to open the door. You opened the door, revealing a strong and fit personality standing in front of you, pointing at your point block. You gasped heavily while widening your eyes as his visual and action was breathtaking. What are you doing? Who are you, mister? You were stuttering as your body was trembling with fear. There are many muscular bodies behind him who stood holding guns in their hands. Why did you kidnap my daughter, who is behind your plan? His strong and deep voice raised your fear more. What are you talking? Am I looking like a kidnapper? You asked while stepping back, where he was also following you inside without taking his gun from you. Many beautiful faces will have a black heart. Maybe you're that kind of person. So tell me where my daughter is. His eyes were not taking off from you. He was looking like he was going to if you don't say the truth. Dada, Jia, who came to the living room searching for you, saw Jungkook and quickly came running to him. Jungkook and guards immediately hide from her as she doesn't know about the other side of Jungkook. Jia? He quickly sat on his knees and hugged her tightly. As he panicked and worried about her, you exhaled a sharp breath after he took off his from you. Jia, where did you go? I told you to not leave home, right? You know how much I'm worried about you. He broke the hug and drowned her with kisses. At one moment, his heart stopped beating by thinking something happened to Jia. Why worry, Dada? Vayan auntie took care of me very well. She played with me the whole day. She's so nice. Shall we take her with us? Jungkook looked at you while Jia was talking about you. He never saw Jia being this much happy. He got up picking her in her arms. I'm sorry, we thought you kidnapped her, but now we realized you helped her. Thank you. You felt strange because till then you saw the scary side of him, but his soft side attracted you. It's okay. How did you know she's here? I even forgot to complain while playing with her. She's such a sweet and sensible kid I have ever seen. You said, caressing her head as if happy she got her parents back. Someone posted a video while you were taking Jia with you. Because of it, we thought you kidnapped her and reached here after knowing your address. He said while you were in a complete shock. Oh, you judged me based on the video which was posted by someone useless on the internet? But you didn't mind to check the CCTV footage of nearby traffic police. If you had, then you would have known what had happened. You spoke with him in a little angry and sarcastic way as you got hurt for misunderstanding you for helping his daughter. Then Jia explained everything to Jungkook. I'm sorry, I was too fast to judge you. Thank you so much for saving my daughter. This is my visiting card. You can contact me if you need any help. I'm ready to do it for you. Jia, let's go. As you took the card, he turned to leave, but Jia got down from him. Auntie, bend down. You and Jungkook exchanged looks for a second and bent down as she asked. Then she placed a kiss on your cheek which moved your heart, where Jungkook also really felt it strange. Bye, Auntie. She waved her hand at you with a smile. Even though you didn't want to leave her, you waved back, realizing she doesn't belong to you. You felt like a part of your body leaving you. Later, Jungkook came to Jia as she already slept after reaching his mansion. He sat beside her on the bed and thinking about something while caressing her head. What is with her? I never saw Gia being connected with someone like this. She was so happy near her. Even she talked about her continuously. Ryan, you're something special. A small smile formed on his lips while thinking about you. Chuck, I want complete details about Ryan by tomorrow morning, okay? He called Chuck and asked for your details. I'm feeling lonely after she left me. All these days I'm alone, but why am I suddenly feeling empty inside me? And that man, he was looking strange. But I should agree with one thing, she learned many things from her father. That's why she is genius just like him who is a businessman. From the name of the visiting card you researched about him on the internet and got to know few details about him. Next morning, you came to Jungkook's mansion as he called you and told you to meet him. He even sent a driver to pick you up, so you were waiting for him in the living room. I think you must be waiting for me. As you realized from the voice, you stopped observing the surroundings and stood up from the couch. Hi, sir. Sir? So you researched about me? Good, but please call me Jungkook. Actually, I called her to give a job. I got to know you're struggling to get a job, so you accept my offer. You looked at him confused as you didn't understand why he was doing to you. Job for me? What kind of job it is and why without even conducting any interview or checking my resume? You asked to get more clarity from him. Do I really need all those after you are certified by Do I really need all those after you are certified by my Gia? Actually, I want you to be a caretaker. I felt no one can care her like you do, and even she is happy around you. Don't worry, I will pay you double salary. You looked at him for a second as you didn't understand it was real or not. Oh my god, is it true? You quickly hugged Jungkook as tears rolling down your cheeks. You didn't understand what you were doing in that happiness, but he was frozen in his place where his heart started beating fast. It was first time a woman hugged him. You realized what you did and quickly broke the hug, where he shook his head to come out from another world as you really felt something with your hug. I'm sorry, I felt emotional. Thank you so much for helping me when I'm in need. It's okay, you saved my daughter. That's a huge help you had done for me. Okay, the maid will show you Gia's room. Please go. You nodded hesitantly as you embarrassed and went to Gia's room by following his housemaid. Stupid Ryan, how did you hug him? You hit your forehead and cursed you while leaving from there, but then you turned back as you felt his eyes poking your back. Then he quickly turned his head away from you as he was really looking at you. The whole day you took care of Gia. Jungkook was happy that Gia got a person like you. Gia was happy that she felt you were someone close to her, where you were happy to get a job and also being happy to be with Gia, who was loving you a lot. As days passing by, your bond with Gia was getting stronger. She was happy being surrounded by you, and you were completely taking her as your own daughter instead of treating it as a job. And Jungkook really falling for you as he was observing you lately. He fell for your honesty and loving nature. One fine night, you put Gia to sleep and patting on her belly while telling a story. Then you saw Jungkook entering in after taking off his shoes outside the room. Miss Ryan, would you like to have a coffee? Yes, these days Jungkook was finding reasons to spend time with you. Sometimes he doesn't go to the office saying something to be at home because he likes to be with you. Just like him, you are also started feeling something for him, but you didn't conclude it as a love because you were stopping by something. You came to the backyard following Jungkook, who made the arrangements for you both to have alone space. He told the maid to take care of Gia till he comes. Jungkook poured coffee in a cup and passed it to you, but you take it formally. You had a sip and put the coffee on the table where he was just looking at you. Ryan, can I see something? Thank you so much. Thank you, but why? Because taking care of Jia. I saw many caretakers, but no one treated her well like you do. You cared for her as your daughter. I love that nature in you. I never saw your kind of pure heart. It's my duty. And I don't know why I feel Jia as my own daughter. Maybe I didn't get that mother's love from mother. That's why it made me express the love crave for on her. Jungkook looked at you confused. Means don't you have a mother? I have, but she never treated me like her daughter. She feel I'm a bad omen to their lives. I feel like I'm living wastely on this earth because I'm not even loved by my parents. Then how can I expect someone to love me? You wiped the tear which formed at your corner of eye where he felt tough to see. Don't worry, I can love you with all the love I can show on you. He went on his knees and opened a ring box which had a diamond ring in it. You stood there widening your eyes as if completely shocked. Jungkook, what are you doing? This is not right. You are already married. You should not cheat on your wife. He chuckled at you and looked. Ryan, I'm not married yet. Jia is not my own daughter. As a mafia, one day I went on a mission and found her in dustbin. She was 2 months old then. Her crying melted my heart and made me bring her home because I was saved by my father like her. For the first time you saw tears in his eyes. He might be looking strong outside, but you understood at that moment how soft and emotional he was. You have parents, but you didn't get their love. Jungkook and Jia were abandoned by their parents. I'm sorry, I didn't know all this. You felt bad for him. You understood about his pain with his story and also felt bad for Jia. Ryan, I really love you. Will you become my wife? I will take care of you both unlike your parents, and I will spread the same love I'm spreading to Jia. I will not force you, but I would happy if you become my wife and mother to Jia. After traveling these many days with Jungkook, you understood him very well. He was a gentleman with a soft heart. He might be looking like a stone from outside, but he was lovable from inside. You kneeled down to his level while shedding tears as you were happy for his proposal. Yes, Jungkook, I would love to be your wife and mother to Jia. I didn't conclude my feelings because I don't want to love a married man. That's why I felt angry at me for getting feelings over you. But I'm glad to know that I can love you without guilt. I love you too. He slid a ring to you and kissed on your forehead as he felt happy that you accepted him. In return, you hugged him as he felt like crying in his embrace. Thanks for watching.